Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Andy Pettitte.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go? And stepping in is the speedy Bobby Veach.
Bobby Veach.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
That one missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And the batter now, number 13, in there for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And now the count is even.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. Here
comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Sam Crawford up now for the Tigers. Bounced out to short. Everett slings to first. Third out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Houston, towing the slab in this one, Harry Kovaleski.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Popped up and a foul ball. And the 0-2 on the ground right side, and that squirts through, and the leadoff man aboard.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. That misses, and it's 1-0. Taveras gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
So digging in, number 17, a switch hitter batting right. Runner on the go, and first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third
Now we
baseman.
check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. That one out to right. Crawford under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead one, scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, here's the rookie third baseman, number 19.
Number 19.
The wind to kick the pitch. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And now it's filled up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
George Burns up now for the Tigers. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it drops in. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And now 1-2. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Number 17, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now here is Ralph Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ball 1, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. to right. Lane gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. So now the Astros designated hitter, number 5.
Number 5.
And a pitch. That's inside. Ball 1. And that's a little high. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kovaleski makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
So up next, Jason Lane. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 3-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford should have this one. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
And here is Chris Burke. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's a speed threat, Bobby Veach. Headed back to work. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one a little bit high. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras racing over to make the catch. And next up for the Tigers, number 13. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One down. Ty Cobb up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And downstairs.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. Top of the third, no score. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. This to third, stops it on a slide, goes to second for 1, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Sam Crawford up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the go. Rips that one center field, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, number 11. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
It's kind of funny. Players tend to run to first base a lot quicker after getting hit by a curveball compared to a fastball.
Everett in the box now, takes strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, left field. Veach hauls it in, 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Willie Taveras.
So digging in, Willie Taveras. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a strike in there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one the other way. The toss to second, and that's 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, number 19. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And he lays down a bunt. Has some trouble with it.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Go ahead run on base. George Burns up now for the Tigers. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball.
The bat, the shortstop.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Owen Bush up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Everett makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 17. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and third, one down. Slapped foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he deals. Grounded to third, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Craig Biggio. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the pitch. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now number 17. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The lefty to 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. Number 14 waiting to hit for Houston. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And here it comes. Line to left. It gets down, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Number 14.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 14. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No outs, runners at first and second. Ball 1 there. And there's a base hit to left. Here comes Biggio around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Number 5 up next for the Astros. There's a strike. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And next to hit for Houston, Jason Lane. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cobb under it. And the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ralph Young. And a pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch. On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. And that gets all the way to the wall. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bobby Veach. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Young at second with nobody out. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw out at third.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Here's a 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Right side, Biggio gathers and throws to first. Got the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the first baseman, number 13, 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And misses inside. Popped in the air, left field. Burke brings it in for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Tigers 0. Back here in Houston, here's the left fielder, Chris Burke.
The left fielder, Chris Burke.
The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, left side, Veach moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now, number 11. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball.
pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Adam Everett up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty. Good eye right there. Check swing, and that's a ball. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through five. It's the Astros 1 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the top of the sixth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ty Cobb. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Way high.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Slow roller to first. Steps on first for the out.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And next to hit for Detroit, number 19. First pitch just misses. Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Snap throw to first. Crawford back on a dive. Crawford leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And
runner on the move into center. Taveras snags it on the run.
The bat, number 10, designated hitter, Joe
And next is the designated hitter, George Burns. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one pushed foul. And a pitch. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Willie Taveras.
Willie Taveras.
The pitch. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that one missing low. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
That's inside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And they get Biggio for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 17.
So next up for Houston, number 17.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
It's a good take.
2-2 is down.
In the air, out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next to hit, number 14.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
He gets the intentional walk here and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5 up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, right field. Crawford moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Owen Bush. The wind of the pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Dan Wheeler preparing to come on if needed. Number 50 getting loose as well. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He's safe on with a bunt single.
Now batting, number 17.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 17. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bush gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Got him looking. 1 out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So up next, Ralph Young. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder, Bobby.
And up next for Detroit, Bobby Veach.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The tying run is 90 feet away. Now a pop up on the infield. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, Jason Lane.
The right fielder, Jason Lane.
Kovaleski back to work. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The 1-1. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first, Chris Burke, the next to hit. And a sac bunt here. Goes to second for one. Back to first, not in time.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, number 11.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And strike one to the catcher. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Adam Everett up next for the Astros.
Not shortstop.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Burke stands at second with 2 gone. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, and that one gets down. Fair ball. Burke headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and stepping in for the Astros, Willie Taveras, 1 for 3. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
He handles it himself. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, leading off, number 13. And he deals. Strike 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
That's to third. Gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Center fielder, number 80, Ty Cobb.
Now here is Ty Cobb. In there for strike one.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this eighth inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Kicks and deals. Out to short, Everett. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Sam Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
The batter.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, number 19. Tapped softly on the ground. Biggio throws to first. Out number 3. Tigers lead 1, and they're down 2-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Mark Paul.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Craig Biggio.
The Astros, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
The pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Next pitch is outside. Next pitch is inside. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Three-0 down. And that's in for a strike. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading up for the Astros,
So man aboard. Number 17 up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ross Reynolds getting ready to go. Biggio aboard here at first with nobody out. Comebacker to the mound. Touches the bag for 1 and 2. What a play.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 14. First offering in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty to the plate. That's in there. Laced down the line. Base hit right field. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next is the designated hitter, number 5. Going 1. Man at second. Called strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next offering way off the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And the righty deals. Rip to third. Zips it to first. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, George Burns. Headed back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And a quick out, number 1. Owen Bush up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. That one catches the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, number 17. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Next one in the dirt.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next to hit, Ralph Young. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans are final.